So just about every video game needs to have a way to win and a way to lose. And we're going to program that in Kodu. And there's quite a few different ways to do that, so I'll be showing you a few of them. You can definitely be more creative or come up with a different way as well. But we'll look at how to do a finish line, how to end the game when there's a certain number of points scored, how to win the game if you defeat a boss character, or how to lose if your health gets to 0. So since this is a racing game, let's go ahead and start with using a finish line. Basically, at the end of your race, so for me, that would be way over here on this final little section of ground. You would just need to paint a ground color that's different from any other part of your world. And if I go to the paintbrush, and let's select something really bright and obvious, we use the star. If I paint that over the ground, then I can program my characters so that when they touch this ground, it wins the game. So if I go back to my main character on the other side of my world, I can add a line at the bottom that just says when he's on land of a certain type, we'll do the star, we want to go to the game and win. So if cycle gets to that star ground, the game is a win. A different way to do this, what you had seen before, was I just had a star at the finish line, and I said if he bumps the star, that will win the game. To do a win based off of points, you would need to use the score box, and you can say when the score is a certain number. You need to be careful with this. Let's say, for example, my character gets 2 points for each coin. If I put when he scores 5 points, this will never happen because 2 plus 2 plus 2, he'll never get to 5 points. So an easier way to do this is to use the compare and say when the score is above a certain number. So let's say I got 2 points for each coin. If I said when the score is above 5 points, that would be after he got 3 coins. 2 plus 2 is 4, and on the third coin, then have a score above 5 points. So let's just do this real quickly. And then the same control for win. And I believe my character gets 1 point for each coin. So we've got a few coins right there. Let's test this out. And if we get this first coin, and those 3, we get some more up here. You see I'm winner as I got to 6 points. So that could be a way to use a certain score for a win. And then finally, to defeat a certain character, let's say this fish was my final boss character in the game, I could just program him. And his program's a little bit tricky because as soon as he sees cycle, he switches over to page 2, so I'd want to make sure I put this on page 2. And I could just add a line here for when his health, which is up here, when his health is below 1 point, so basically when he's dead, I want to do game win. And let's see if we can kill this guy. Alright, and you notice that didn't actually do the win because I never got close enough to the fish for it to switch over to page 2. So let's try this one more time. And if I engage that fish, now if I shoot him, he died and I was the winner. So that's how you could defeat a boss. Basically you just need a line that says when his health is below 1, or you could just say when his health is 0. We could have just done this. When his health is 0, do win. So when he's dead. A nice thing that one of my students actually found, for yourself, your main character, you can program when your main character's health, which is again way up here, is 0, you can use another one of the game settings is reset. And you need to make sure you be more specific. If you just leave it at reset, it doesn't actually work. You gotta reset a certain thing. You try reset me. I haven't played with that before. I like just doing reset world. So if the judges are playing your game and they're having a difficult time and they die, it just restarts it and they get another chance. So if we try this one, and I drive out here onto the lava and start getting hurt, and I let the fish attack me, you'll see when I die, it just resets the world for me, and I could try again and hopefully do a better job this time. A couple different ways there to add a win and a loss. That is part of the rubric, is having a game that has a win and a loss to it. So it's definitely something you're going to want to try to work into your game. And beyond the points, it just really makes the game more interesting as well.